Hey guys, Foxdrop here with a video on the new rune changes that were introduced in patch 4.5. Now I'm not going to read out the exact changes that happened with these runes, but if you want to see it for yourself, then I'll put a link in the description leading to the patch notes that go into detail about what has changed. Now the long and short of it is that the flat armor yellows have been nerfed, but a lot of other runes have been buffed. That includes cooldown reduction, mana regen, health runes, some scaling runes, and things like lifesteal has also been nerfed in the quintessences. I've been getting quite a lot of questions of people asking me what the new rune pages would look like for junglers now that this flat armor rune in the yellow specifically has been nerfed. And the thing with this flat armor nerf is that every champion's base armor has been increased to compensate for this. The idea surrounding this is that now it's not so punishing to not have those armor runes because you're getting it from your base stats. So what, if anything, has changed for those that inhabit the jungle? The short answer is that very little, if nothing at all, has changed in your jungle rune pages. If you're running the same stuff in 4.5 that you were running in all of the patches before that, then that's fine and you're not going to have too many problems. Even though the flat armor runes were nerfed in the yellows and scaling health or scaling armor has been buffed, you don't really need to deviate too much away from that flat armor because as junglers, you are the type of champion or the type of role that is going to need a lot of armor because you're constantly being beaten up by physical damage, i.e. when you're clearing the jungle, you're being attacked by those jungle minions and the armor really helps you with that. There is, however, in my opinion, a bit of room for experimentation or variation in your runes because if you are a type of champion that doesn't take too much damage in the jungle or has a lot of sustain, so someone like Zinzao or Shen, then you may not feel the need to take 9 flat armor seals. Maybe you can go 4 armor seals and 5 scaling health or something like that. That is something you can play around with. So now if you take 5 scaling cooldown reduction blues and then around level 10 you'll have almost 5% extra CDR. So if you're someone who doesn't need that MR early or doesn't need those defensive stats, that may be something that you can think about doing. In the Quints, lifesteal has been nerfed, although for junglers, lifesteal really isn't that necessary anymore because of the regen changes to the Spirit Stone items and also the fact that Wriggles or Feral Flare also heals you as well. However, and this is the biggest change that I have found for all of the rune page changes for junglers, attack speed is now a lot stronger in the Quints. What this means is that if you are a champion that was running attack speed reds and AD quints, for example someone like Jarvan, then now what you want to be doing is running AD reds and attack speed quints. With the attack damage reds and attack speed quints, you get around 1% less attack speed, but plus 2 extra attack damage. And as far as the value of those stats go, having 2 AD is better than having 1% attack speed. So it's a very short summary of what I just said. Basically nothing really has changed, although there is now room for experimentation within your yellows and your blues. If you want a detailed breakdown of the rune changes for every single role, then I suggest you watch Fire's video, which I will link in the description. But I hope this video has answered some of your questions regarding the rune changes for junglers. If you did like this video, then feel free to give it a thumbs up. You can subscribe to me for my educational League of Legends content with a bit of entertaining stuff on the side as well. You can find me on my Facebook, you can find me on Twitter, and you can catch me streaming on Twitch as well. But thanks very much for watching this video, guys, and I will see you in my next video.